Hello guys, it's me, Kolo The Wise, and today I'll show you how I found most of my gold in Vampire Survivors up until I have 160k gold extra after I've upgraded most of my power-ups. And I know that's not a lot. I know there are people that have millions of gold extra because they do gold runs, they try to break world records and so on, like Dex, like King's Bible or King's Bible Evolved. I don't remember the name now, but I know it's not a lot compared to others. But still, I have like 90 hours in the game, so I know some things about the game, and most of my gold was farmed by being kind of AFK. I like about the thing I like about this game is that at some point on some maps at least, you can be kind of AFK if you have a good AFK build, and then just stay for a couple of minutes, check the screen, and at the end, in the last 2 minutes, you can actually just gather all the XP, get all the money there, and so on. You may not make as much money as if you were moving or if you were doing some other builds with luck or with more XP like the crown and so on, but if you want to do something else in the meantime and just let the game farm for itself after a while, this will actually be more productive for you. I like to multitask. I like to do more things at once. So builds like this have always been preferred by me. So we'll go with Poe because it already has the garlic, and although Poe although the garlic is not one of the best weapons, it actually allows you to be AFK even from the beginning. Not completely, you still need to get garlic level 2 to be completely AFK, but you can take mostly any weapon that directly hits the enemy and be fine, but usually you want to go for the garlic level 2. So the build is basically garlic, magic wand, axe, King's Bible, Santa water, and lightning ring, and we're going Inlaid library. And there you also get the empty tome and the mask for free. So as passive items, you will get Pumarola, Candelabrador, Spellbinder, Attractor, Duplicator, and Curse. You will upgrade all your weapons, and the extra items, the extra passive items are the Curse, which you want for more XP and more mobs and so on, and the mask, which you get for free anyways. So I'll start the run. I'll go for the extra XP. Let's see if I get the garlic. I don't. I could skip and see if I get it. But if I don't think I'll continue with this run. I'll just quit and so on. Yeah. No, I'm quitting. I'll take Song of Mana. I mean, even Song of Mana is good. I mean, I guess I could... Yeah, let's go like this. So I will not take Magic Wand. I will take Song of Mana instead because it evolves anyways. And we got the garlic. This is good. Now we literally one-shot them. We just move around for a bit. And we will start moving whenever a wave with a lot less mobs will come. Which is, I think, in 1 minute or something like that. Nice, we got a tractor too. So the first time I thought about this build and I was doing it was actually before Song of Mana was in the game, so I guess I forgot about it when I was writing this. So because we got Song of Mana, I will not take Magic Wand. The only reason I wanted to take Magic Wand is because of the Empty Tome, because it's a free evolution, but I guess we can do without it now that we have the Song of Mana. Now another thing that I don't think it will work that great, I mean, we got King's Bible, we got Axe, and we got Lightning Ring for the Duplicator. And I guess Song of Mana is actually pretty powerful because we also have the Candelabrador. So I think this build is actually better than the one I said a couple of minutes ago. So we'll go with it. Let's see how we fare. So at some point you will actually be completely AFK. But for now I just move around like from left to right to get as much XP as I can until I start moving. And we got a Spellbinder too. So at this point I don't know if I should just pause the video and then go to the empty tome and start and resume the video, or just pause the video and resume after I got a whole build to tell you to show you actually how the build does in certain situations, because I think that longer videos, although some people might like them, most people don't like them. I remember whenever I was playing other games that when I saw a video that was too long, I actually kind of skipped it. I didn't want to watch it because I thought to myself that there's just too much time I'm wasting there whenever I could do something else, and I was looking for shorter videos. Although in a longer video you can just offer more information, most of that information usually is useless. The most important information is actually given in only a couple of minutes. So given that I said that, I think I will actually pause the video and resume after a while. I think I will resume whenever some bosses appear to show you that you're not really completely AFK. That's why I said semi-AFK, and that's when the bosses come. So like at minute 20 or at 25, because those bosses do not get pushed back completely and they get to you. And there have been times where I actually died because I didn't check the screen, and I thought to myself that yeah, this build will surely kill them, but they didn't, so I had to use my revive, or in some cases I didn't even have revive, so I actually lost the run. It was a waste of time. And we got sent to water. We actually are full build now, and this is the wave. I mean, I guess I could move now. I'll lose a little bit of XP, but I don't mind. Since I'm almost full build, I guess I could move. So yeah, I think I'll pause the video now and resume later at maybe a boss minute and see how this build does. I'll see you in a couple of seconds, I guess, then. Okay, so now I got all the items. I have a full build. I also stacked 5 chests so far, so I guess I've beaten 5 bosses, or I think I've beaten more, but I got XP from them. Now, I kept these chests because I don't want to use them. I don't need to use them on this map. The mobs aren't powerful enough. I've basically been AFK since I've got here. I only moved from time to time to take all the XP, but after I maxed out my attractor, but I didn't even have to do that. So now that I have full build, I can also take the empty tome, and I have 3 more empty tomes on the map. I have 4 items maxed out. I guess I could try my luck. I mean, I would have to stay here for a lot longer to max out all of my weapons, so I guess I could just take my luck with them, and let's see how many weapons I evolve from this. Of course, no evolution. Why would I take one? I still have, oh, apparently I had 6 chests, so I evolved the garlic. Now I didn't evolve anything. Only 1 evolution so far from 3 chests. That's sad. I evolved the Song of Mana, which is actually good. Now I didn't evolve anything, so like 5 chests and only 2 evolutions. Like that's not a good statistic. And now I got the Santa Water. I mean, I could evolve the axe too. I thought that from 6 chests or even 5 I could evolve most of them, or all of them that I could, but fine. Now we'll go for the other empty tomes because it's just 3 levels of power-ups basically, and then we'll have to go to the stone mask. I see I have a chest around there. Maybe I just missed one without realizing because I was upset of not upgrading all the weapons. But I will take it whenever we go back to the stone mask. So it's the 15-minute mark, and I already have the full build. I can be completely AFK until the minute 20 and 25, and even at 20, I think I can beat that boss by being AFK. I don't think that's too hard to do. I'll take I'll take the empty tome, yeah, fine. And now we're going for the stone mask. I have the axe and the King's Bible completely. Oh, so now I have basically everything. I lost some XP there. Maybe we'll get some attract orb from the candelabradors on the map. So yeah, basically at 15 minutes I have full build already. That's also because the curse makes more mobs appear, so you get more XP. That's why I love that curse so much. I mean, also the power-ups, but also the passive items. Yeah, so let's take this chest. We'll surely evolve. So we evolve the ring. I wish I could have evolved the King's Bible and also another chest. That boss died right over there. I don't know how it died here though, because there wasn't something to hit it. And we evolved everything except the King's Bible. So I think I'll just pause the video until I get to the stone mask, and then I think I will resume at minute 20 to see how this build fares against that boss. Because remember, that boss just doesn't get pushed back as much as like a normal boss, like this bat here, which is basically like, let's say like a mini boss. But the fact that it doesn't get pushed back, it's actually pretty concerning because you can't be completely AFK. I don't think there's a build that lets you be completely AFK. I mean, I've seen some don't move challenges. I never really watched them, to be honest. I want to do that at some point. I think they did that with Poe and with the character that starts with the King's Bible, as far as I remember, because they already have the garlic and the King's Bible, which is a big boost for an AFK run. But I think they did that before Curse. All of the videos that I remember are before Curse was implemented. Now, I mean, I guess you could still do that now, but Curse is just such a good augment, such a good power up and item to take that you can just ignore it. At least I can't. But I will pause the video until I get to the stone mask and see how I do against the minute 20 boss and the minute 25 boss. So I'm at the 20-minute mark. I didn't even realize, and that boss is not getting anywhere closer to me. So I'm just completely AFK. The game is even slowed down now because of how many mobs were on the screen, which is not a good sign, because I remember it used to slow down before, but whenever there were many mobs on the screen. So now I kept this chest here because I didn't want to take it whenever I was still leveling up the mask, so I can take the full potential of it with the mask. So from now on I'm just completely AFK. At the 25-minute mark, whenever that vampire will appear, I will still move a bit so I don't die, but after that I'm just completely AFK. Even at the last waves, you know, I'm just AFK, so this is just what I do now. I'm just staying on my phone, watching something, you know, playing something, and just letting the game do its thing. This is the beautiful part of semi-AFK build, or you can even call it AFK build. This build can be done also on Porta because of the area of effect passive that she has. I've done a video about that for the Song of Mana, but that build actually works very well in same scenario like this. And from my experience with this build, at the end of the game I will have around maybe 7 or 8k gold. I know it's not that much compared to others, and maybe it's not the best thing for you because I don't move that much, so I don't destroy candles in order to take more gold. I do not take luck in order to take more gold. But for me it was a decent, I don't know, chunk of gold for something that I didn't do. I didn't play. I've played only for a while. I was watching my second monitor or staying on the phone and just letting the game play on its own. So for me it's a good amount of gold. That's how I've done all of my gold, or most of my gold, if not all actually. And I think it's a pretty good tactic. Just especially if you're someone that likes to do multitasking. I always multitask a lot of things. So I like games where I can actually be idle and do something else. I think that's why I love incremental games like Cookie Clicker and so on. And I got a message on my phone. As I was saying, whenever I'm playing this game and whenever I'm doing such a build, I'm just on my phone. I don't even look at the screen. Only when I know that I'm at the 20-minute mark or the 25-minute mark, especially on Inlaid library. I didn't actually try this build yet on stage 3 map, but I don't think it will do that well, especially if we have the curse. Maybe if we don't have the curse, it'll do better, but with the curse, I don't think that we'll be able to do it. Those mobs, even if they got fixed, just say that, and had reduced HP, they're still pretty powerful. There's still many mobs. They're still pretty powerful, and I don't think I can beat them like this. I think that you have to be more active there in order to actually make it through the entire map. But now, like, it's 1 minute left until the 25-minute mark. I think I can pause the video and show how I do against that boss, and then just pause again and show you how I do at the end, at the last 2 or 3 waves, you know, at the 28 or 29-minute mark. So I guess I'll see you there. Yeah, I'll pause for 1 minute, why not? So it's the 25-minute mark, and as I said, I just died because I was watching my other screen at the OBS. This is what happens when you're AFK. I did this on purpose to show you what it happens at the 25-minute mark. So we'll just revive now, don't worry. My experiment worked. I showed you what happens when you're not paying attention at the 25-minute mark. This boss doesn't get pushed back at all. It just stays in place, but it continues its path and up until it just kills you. But it dies pretty easily, especially with other builds. You just have to move around for a bit. And also those skulls are pretty powerful, but as you see, I just killed it in a couple of seconds. So we'll take this chest, we'll get the gold off of it for punishing him for killing us before. And now we just go back to our state of AFK. You can move around a bit, maybe you want to kill some more candles, get some more gold out of it, but that's against the build. Basically, you just want to be completely AFK. And you're not AFK by moving, but I'll go around to show you how many candles without luck you can actually get after being AFK for a couple of minutes already. And now this wave appeared, which is actually pretty powerful apparently, but we'll just let Santa Water stack and let the King's Bible and everything else do his job. I've had very poor movement skills here, that's why I was about to die again, but we'll just be completely AFK. I will pause the video until the 28th, maybe 29th minute mark. I already have 7k gold, so I don't think I will do much more, maybe 8k gold at max. But this is basically the build. So you get the garlic, you get the Song of Mana, you get Santa Water, you get Lightning Ring, you get DX, and you get a King's Bible as weapons. And as passive items on Inlaid library at least, you get Pumarola, Attractor, Spellbinder, Duplicator, Candelabrador, and the Skull. And after that you'll just move around the map and get the Empty Tomes and the Stone Mask, and basically that's it. You just evolve all your weapons. I think I have full evolution, yeah. So I have 6 evolved weapons, so I have the full potential of the weapons. Of course the garlic is not the best late game weapon, but it actually helps a lot for the AFK state of the build before. So I'm actually at 8k gold now. Wow, I didn't expect that. I think that I managed to get 8k gold now because I got a triple chest. So maybe you won't, maybe you'll get a penta chest. I didn't even get one penta chest this game, but I do not have the luck. Another chest. So we're actually now at 8.5k gold. Maybe we'll even get to maybe 9k or 10k mark, which is still not as much as others do. But you're AFK. Basically you're AFK. I'm not AFK because I'm paying attention at the game now, you know, playing it and talking about it and so on. I'm actually not playing the build as it's supposed to be played, but still. So like we're at the 28-minute mark. I didn't pause the video, but we're at the 28-minute mark, which is decent wave. There are a lot of mobs. There are a lot of powerful mobs coming now, especially those heads, those lion heads. I think they're called. They're not my favorite mob. Their model sucks, to be honest. I mean, for the game and what you're playing is actually a good model, but they're very powerful compared to other mobs. And at the 29th minute mark, I think that all of the mobs that we will fight will be bosses, or mini bosses at least. Of course, they will not drop like chests and so on, because it would be pretty much too powerful. So we're at the 9k gold mark, which is actually insane. Yeah, maybe we'll actually get 10k gold. It's actually doable. It's not that hard. So 10k gold with an AFK farm. I mean, for me, it's good. It's 30 minutes or so of not playing the game completely active. You know, being half AFK, just staying on my phone or playing something else or watching a video and so on, just moving from time to time to take XP. The most active part of the game is in the beginning, where you just try to get the build together, where you move around the map to get the empty tombs and so on. And now the 29th minute mark has come, and you see like all these mobs are trying to get closer to you. These are mini mobs, these are mini bosses that you fought along the way. They drop only red XP balls, so you can actually level up pretty fast here. I'm at level 125. I've had runs where I was like at 160, so like with an AFK build, so it's doable. But again, compared to what others had, this is nothing. So we have 10k gold, which is, I don't know, maybe for you it's not enough, and maybe you have to watch another video, but for me it's completely enough. I died only once because I didn't pay attention, then that could happen to you too. And now we get to fight the death. And that's it. This is the build. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you like this build. If you have any other builds that you consider them to be better or something like that, just tell me in the comments, or I don't know, make a video and I'll watch it. And I hope you will stay wise until next time. See ya later.